This week's Parsha is Parshas Matos Maasei. And in the beginning of Parshas Matos, the Pasuk talks about someone who made a neder, who makes an oath. And the Pasuk says, Lo yachel es devaroi. He should not profane his word, he should not desecrate his word. Kichol asher yotzeh mipiv, whatever comes out of his mouth, yaseh, he should do. So I would like to explain this Pasuk in the realm of Pardes. 4 pshatim, pshat, remez, drush, and soid. But the Gemara in Ksubas talks about the story of Rabbi Shub ben Levi when it came time for him to die, and the Matos was about to take his life. But before he could do so, Rabbi Shub ben Levi asked him to please show me the spot in Gan Eden that's reserved for me. And the Matos showed him. And then Rabbi Shub ben Levi made another request. He said, could you please give me your knife? And the Matos, for whatever reason, gave it to him. Before the Matos could do anything else, Rabbi Shub ben Levi took the knife and jumped into Gan Eden. And he said, I am not coming out. I'm making a neder, I am not coming out of Gan Eden. And the Matos didn't know what to do. Here he was, trying to do his job, trying to take Rabbi Shub ben Levi's life, because that's what he was supposed to do. And Rabbi Shub ben Levi wasn't letting him. He jumped in Gan Eden, he couldn't get to him. HaKadosh Baruch Hu ruled that the halacha is that since Rabbi Shub ben Levi was so careful with his words throughout his life, and never uttered a misrepresentation or something wrong, and never made a Talmud Chacham annul any oath or vow that he made, and he kept his word every single time, so too now that Rabbi Shub ben Levi made a neder that he's not coming out of Gan Eden, there's nothing you could do. And there was even a shaila in the poskim if his wife can now remarry, because his wife is not considered a widow, she's not an almana, because her husband never died. He was in a different world, but he never died. So the Pninim Yikarim says there's a remes to this in our pasuk. K'chol asher yotzeh mipiv, anything that comes out of his mouth, yaseh, he should do. That is the pasuk pshat in the pasuk. That someone who makes a neder, he has to do it. But the Pninim Yikarim says al derech remez, it's not just that he should do it; it's a promise. Yaseh, he will be able to do it, because someone who keeps their word their entire life. K'chol asher yotzeh mipiv yaseh. Kichol, everything, asher yotzeh mipiv, that comes out of his mouth, yaseh, will be able to be done. Because just like Rabbi Shub ben Levi, if he kept his word his whole life, Hashem will allow him to be able to continue to do whatever he wants to do based on the word that he keeps. That's derech remez. The third pshat, which is drush, the Chidah says that anyone who uses their words for good, and is constantly saying good things, and davar shebekadusha, and learning Torah, and tefillah, and all these good things, and doesn't use their words for bad, for evil, for lashon hara, for sinas chinam, for nivel peh, all these things, they'll be zoiche that kechol asher yotzeh mipiv, whenever they daven to Hashem, asking Him for something, and all those words that come out of their mouth, yaseh, Hashem will do. The yaseh is not going on him, the yaseh is going on Hashem. Hashem will accept whatever his tefillah is, and Hashem will do whatever he asks. That's the third pshat. And the last pshat, the drush, the soid, is, according to Reb Chaim Vital, words mean something. They're not something that are just floating in the air. When I speak, it's not just words floating. It's something tangible, something real in spiritual existence. When we say something, we're creating something in this atmosphere, something real. That's why the word for speech and the word for a thing, something physical, is the same. Davar. Davar is a thing, and daber is to speak. It's the same sherish. They both mean the same thing. When I speak, I'm creating things. I'm not just speaking into the air. So says the Chidah that when someone speaks and uses their words, whether for good or for bad, they're creating something. It's doing something in this world. Kichol asher yotzeh mipiv, whatever comes out of his mouth, whether it's good or bad, yaseh, it's creating something. It's actually doing something. Yaseh. We have to be so careful with our words, because whatever we do, it's creating something. May we zeichet to watch our words, keep our words, and take a step back from our sinas chinam, and only have a havas chinam, and only speak good about our fellow Jews, and only speak good things with Torah, with tefillah, and take away all the lashon hara, take away all the sinas chinam, take away all the nivel peh, and use our words for good. May we zeicha to the coming of Mashiach, the kingdom. May we have a beautiful Shabbos.